situation. I haven't been taking pre-workouts in the last, I think 10, this might be 11 days now. I feel 100 times better because I was so fatigued. I was getting that adrenal fatigue thing going on. I actually feel really good just going natural to the gym without any pre-workouts. But today is going to be the first day that we go back to the gym with pre-workout. And so I'm about to mix my pre-workouts up right now, and I'll let you guys see that. And then we're going to go through the workout, you're going to see how it is, and afterwards I'll give you guys an update. And I think this is going to be the best pre-workout I've ever taken in my life. Here we go! So here's what's actually pre-workout about this. Everything else is pumped, but this is the caffeine, the stimulant portion of it. Now, 1 scoop is what we usually do, and I'm actually doing a little bit less because it's my first day. C4 has 135 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. This is just over half a scoop, so this is going to be about 70 milligrams of caffeine. A lot less than a regular dose, but I think it's going to really, really hit me hard anyways. So we'll put that on in there. Fill it on up, girl. All that stuff at the end, that's the worst part. So it's about 5 minutes after I took my pre-workout, had to stop at the bank. This is a little update of how I'm feeling. If you can't tell by how I'm talking, I'm starting to feel that pre-workout kick in, starting to feel that caffeine start to go rushing through my blood. I'm gonna say that when I start my workout, I'm gonna be pretty amped in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna be crazy hyped up. I'm hyper! Got a lot of energy! The sky's looking at me. I don't care! I'm hyper! Got a lot! I'm hyper, I'm hyper, I'm hyper, I'm hyper, I'm hyper, I'm hyper! Brought to you by Beyond the Week.
I'm just going to say a few things about each of these exercises as I do them. This is a shoulder day, and I'm just going to show you every single exercise so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I do in this vlog and for yourself. When you do this exercise, it's a military press on a machine. Make sure that your elbows are coming below your shoulders so that you're actually getting a full contraction in your shoulders. If you're stopping before your elbows come to your shoulders, then you're probably just doing ego bro lifts, and you're probably just doing bro reps with too much weight, and you probably need to drop that weight a little bit, bro. F you, lanky progress. Next, I did front raises with dumbbells, and let me reiterate, bros, do not do bro reps. If you can't handle the weight, don't do the weight. You need to be able to hold it up at the top, parallel with your shoulders. Try to keep your pinkies up, and that's going to activate your front deltoids there. Next, we got face pulls, and we're moving on to rear delts. That's what this is. It's a great exercise as long as you do it nice and slow and concentrate on letting your elbows down, not your hands down. You're letting your elbows back in. Pull your hands apart when you pull the rope towards your face. And now we're moving on to reverse dumbbell flies, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you are doing this one with a weight that you can handle, of course. Always think about pulling your elbows up, and with this one I like to keep my pinkies high to the sky. Really activates those rear delt fibers and gets you a nice pump. Right from there, I moved on to reverse machine flies. And as always, you're always trying to do a nice slow negative. The slower the negative, the better. The more control you have, the better. The more you're going to tear that muscle down and actually build size to it instead of just moving heavy weights with bad form. This is my favorite exercise for rear delts. Now time for the most staple of all middle delt exercises is the dumbbell lateral raise, which is much more complicated than you might think. When you do this, you always want to put a little bit of a bend in your elbows. I almost have the dumbbells about 1 dumbbell length ahead of exactly parallel to my shoulders, and it really activates the middle delt at that point. Right over there we got the very lovely lanky progress right next to me while I'm doing my upright barbell rows, and what I love to do is to superset this bitch with that bitch, and that bitch is a 10-pound plate lateral raise. Look at them delts. Look at them delts getting all pumped, boy. When you use these plates, make sure that your pinkies are high, and make sure you're pulling your elbows, not your hands up. It's all about activating the shoulders, so whatever you need to do to activate the muscle correctly, do it. For me, it's to concentrate on the elbows. And finally, I always like to finish out my shoulder days with traps. When you do these, please don't bro rep them. These are the biggest bro rep exercise. Pause at the top, squeeze, let it down nice and slow, just like everything else. Controlled and nice negative. You're going to get big traps if you do it right, but you're going to look stupid if you don't. Thick, solid, tight.
So now we just got back from our post-workout meal of pho, and I'm putting in some more food because I'm still real hungry. So I got 4 potatoes, I got squash, and I got 4 thighs over here. I'm gonna throw these in the oven now. They're gonna be done in about an hour. By the way, if you're cooking chicken thighs, 400 degrees for 1 hour. That's how long I cook them. They come out perfect every single time. You can throw your potatoes in at that same amount of time, and they'll be done perfect. And by perfect, I mean crispy. So there we go. Right there. Throw the squash in. Bada boom, bada bang. We're back from the workout. Got my food in the oven. Have fun in my stomach. I'm feeling good. As far as how I feel energy-wise and whatnot, you know, people get a heavy crash sometimes after pre-workouts. No crash for me. I'm just regular tired from actually working out super hard, but not fatigued or getting that like really dead tired that I was getting before because of how much pre-workouts I was taking. I feel like that 10-11 day break just did wonders for me and completely fixed my problem, my adrenal gland fatigue. So if you're feeling that same problem that I was feeling super tired all the time, you're taking pre-workouts, you're not feeling the effects of them, you're just feeling anxious and just bone tired all the time, take a little rest. Don't take any pre-workouts for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then try pre-workouts again, and it will be just as good or better than the first time you ever took them. Here's just a short little vlog for you guys. Thought it'd be interesting to show you the first day back on pre-workouts. Hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. Also, you may have noticed that I started posting vlogs on the Brian Turner channel and Humorous Fitness. The vlogs that are on Brian Turner are going to be more personal vlogs, you know, have less to do with fitness and more just to do with anything I'm doing at all on any day that I want to bring you guys with me. And the ones that are going to be posted on Humorous Fitness are going to be ones like this. Very fitness oriented, but I'm gonna keep them numbered in succession. So I posted vlog 1 on Brian Turner, and this is vlog 2 on Humorous Fitness. So that way you guys can watch all the vlogs no matter what. So make sure you subscribe to Brian Turner and Humorous Fitness. Thanks for checking out the video today, guys. Team Beyond the Week, lift heavy or you'll die MIRIN.